It's Christmas Eve and no decorations are in sight. JAMm has been playing Mario Kart for the past 23 days and 23 nights. As the world begins to fall asleep, he receives a text.
It's almost Christmas and I haven't even started to celebrate yet. Hello, and welcome to the bedroom floor. I'm your host JAMm, and oh my god, I forgot it's Christmas. I'm so unprepared, I didn't get anyone any gifts. I only just decorated my room, and that didn't even get me into the Christmas spirit. If only there was a quick and free way to let me get as excited and hyped as I would have been if I just remembered over a month ago. Oh wait, there is! Mobile phone games. Now if you're like me, that term would usually elicit this reaction. But this is an emergency, and morals don't matter in a time of crisis. Now I've played a few mobile games over the years. I'm a big fan of Subway Surfers and Bloons Tower Defense 6, and not whatever this is. Christmas shovelware. My 6th least favorite thing in the world is very common on my 8th least favorite thing in the world. Now you might be wondering, how do we get this hot garbage? I typed in the word Christmas in the Google Play Store. So after seconds of looking, I have found what I'm going to call the 5 games of Christmas. After playing these 5 games, my excitement for Christmas is definitely going to go through the roof. To make this more interesting, I'm going to score each of these games out of 5, 5 being the best and 1 making me want to commit sin on Christmas. So with that in mind, let's get into our first game. To start us off, I thought maybe I could catch up on the 23 missed days of Advent with whatever this is. So this thing basically boils down to press on the door, play a game, here's an ad, and repeat for 25 days. Want to see something funny? Why can I open the last door after opening door 3? Also, why are the games just this awful? I literally got this one done, but it was loading in. To give this virtual advent calendar some credit, it does have variety in gameplay because of the sometimes different mini-games. Something interesting to note, the mini-games have a star system to encourage the player to replay a mini-game, I guess? But the only way to get 3 stars in most of the games is by finishing the game in 0.00 seconds. If someone could explain to me how a child would manage this, because this game is clearly made for children, I would appreciate it. While this does suck, it did make me feel a bit more Christmassy, so for that, I'm giving this a 3 out of 5. This game sucks. Not only did it break just after clicking on a suitcase, but it has a lot of text that's so boring. After restarting the game and not pressing on the suitcase, it broke on a newspaper, so you know what? I frankly do not care at this point. I would like to play all 25 levels, but sadly I literally could not get past level 1 because of the bugs and glitches. 1 out of 5. This is very much a Santa Match 3 puzzle game, alright. I really don't know what I was expecting from a game with a name like this, but yeah, it's just Candy Crush. But in this one, you have to save the elves who are trapped in boxes. I'm sure this is probably a great Match 3 game, but it's just not for me. Also, this seems to go forever. I'm assuming the levels are auto-generated to some extent because I refuse to believe an actual human made all of them. It's not bad, but it's not great. 2 out of 5. Sweet Baby Girl Christmas 2 is like if you combined the Advent Calendar game and the Journey of the Little Santa in the worst way. You get mini games that you hypothetically could play, but much like Journey of the Little Santa, it broke after the first thing I clicked on, that being a gingerbread making game that I was so close to finishing. Now I'll never know what it's like to make gingerbread. The tree decorating game, however, did work, and I'll be honest, it was a step above the Advent Calendar's game. Like, look at this! I can actually place everything wherever I want. So for that, and the fact that this game's name is shortened to Christmas 2 on my phone, means this gets a 2 out of 5. Now you might be saying, JAMm, this isn't a game, and yeah, you're probably right, but it comes up under Christmas game, so... Oh god, why does Santa want me to accept his terms and conditions? Welp, I might have just sold my soul to Santa for life, and I'll never know. Now for a Christmas coloring game, the colors aren't very Christmassy. Ah yes, the famous festive dark pink and sand yellow. They look great next to the pastel blue and chroma key green. Ignoring the hot mess that is the color scheme, the game itself is not very responsive, so even if I did like the pictures and colors provided, it wouldn't even matter because it basically doesn't work. Consider my bells jingled because this is getting a 1 out of 5. Now that I've played and rated each game, let's see what places where, and oh look, the first game was the best one. I really didn't expect this to be the case because, frankly, I expected better from these mobile games, and while I'm not on the Christmas hype train still, I am a little more excited than I was about 4 minutes ago. And really, isn't that the point of mobile games? They aren't supposed to be anything more than silly little distractions, and even if I had to sell my soul to fully color in a Christmas tree, isn't that the real beauty of Christmas shovelware? Well, I guess that's about it for me, so thanks for joining me on the bedroom floor. I'm still your host JAMm, and thanks for
Ho, ho, ho.
Santa coloring game?
Merry Christmas.
My window. Holy shit, is that Bubsy?